up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is going to start my Ajax career mode. Now this is going to be the first career mode I do on FIFA 19. We're taking advantage of the new Champions League mode, meaning we can use the weaker team, good teams in weaker leagues, try and rebuild them without having to do all the boring, where it's not as good of graphics as the Premier League and stuff. So we are starting off with Ajax for our first career mode. It's going to be a challenge career mode, because if you know me, you know my channel, you know I like to put my own little twist on these kind of things. So the challenge is simple. We're trying to bring out Ajax, you know, the youth kind of stuff, bringing up from the bottom. So the rules are simple. We're allowed to sign anyone, but you have to be either 21 or under, or if they're Dutch, they're allowed to be 23 or younger. So only youth players allowed. In essence, we're allowed youth squads. Anyone that's under the age of 21 or 23 if they're Dutch is allowed to be bought. Other than that, you're not allowed to buy anyone. So we're trying to build up a squad. Hope you guys do enjoy this video. Remember to subscribe. You can see our Champions League group there. It is obviously the original one we started with. We're mainly only going to be playing the Champions League games and the big Eredivisie matches, so Feyenoord, AZ Alkmaar, PSV. We're not going to play all the smaller teams. We're going to sim a lot of those games, so it's not as long a series if we're doing 4 or 5 seasons trying to win us the ultimate goal that is the Champions League. But I hope you guys do enjoy this series. Remember to like and subscribe. Lots of FIFA 19 content coming on the way. Let's get into some transfers and take a look at the team. Okay, so guys, taking a base look at the squad, this is what we have as the team that I think is the best to start off with. We've got Onana in goal. I think he'll be there for a little while. De Ligt, I intend to keep him for the whole series. Danny Blint, interesting player, may stay for the first or second season. Can't see him staying forever. Tagliafico, another good one. I'm going to try and hold on to him. It's going to be tough too, though, if a big club comes calling. Veltman, going to try and replace him at some point. It's bouncing all over the place. De Jong over here, going to try and keep him in the setup. Ziyech, may sell him, you know. Not sure. Neres, huge fan of him. Staying. Huntelaar and Tadic both need replacing. As does Labiad on this left wing. So really Cam at left wing and striker are the 3 positions we're trying to improve as a priority. Now, this is what I found so far. We've got a couple of players we still haven't got the ratings of, but Nathan Ake, now, this is the last year that we'll be able to sign him. He's 23 right now. So if we don't get him now, we won't be able to get him. But he's got a 24.7 million release clause, which isn't too bad, but it would be all our budget. So whether that's worth the risk is undecided as of yet. Depends on how our striking options. Vilhena, if we need a backup, possibly, I'm thinking. Now this guy looks good. Ramselar. A, would be taken away from an opponent, and B, he looks pretty good. 74 rated. Decent pace on him. And generally overall quite good. Dix. Don't laugh. Dix, another decent looking one, 21 years of age. We can pick him up probably 4 or 5 million. And Idrissi on this left wing. And then you've got, if you go lower down, Pieri and Sandler are 2 that I'm really looking at as maybe youth players to take through as centre back. And then you've got Guebos and Jabba, 2 strikers that I'm looking into. So for the moment, we're going to sim actually a game now. See if we can get a bit more funds. We've managed to beat Leipzig in the Champions Cup. Managed to get all the way to the final. Beat Nantes in the semis. Let's see if we can bag a win here. A bit more money would definitely be appreciated. They've got some good players. Werner, Sabitzer, Forsberg. Half an hour, no goals. De Ligt gives us the lead, actually. So, can we bag a trophy in our first episode on the career mode? There we are. Skip to the... Oh, okay. Forsberg's gone back. 20 minutes to hold on. Give us extra funds as well, so this is key. We've got it. We've got the win. Just by simming, we've managed to get a win for Ajax here. That's very good. Very strong. Extra cash to spend. Our budget isn't the biggest, so we need to be careful. That's been increased there by that victory. We're now up to 28 million funds-wise. So, got a fair amount, but nothing to splash on a huge world-class player. So we can't... I'd love to get Gabriel Jesus, but I can't afford him. Although I could trade him in for a player plus all my money. That could be a decent thought now I think about it. So I'll go away, think about some transfers, and come back when we've made some. Okay, so I have taken a huge risk. I have sold Ziyech for £47 million to PSG. That has given us 41.5 million for our transfer budget, which means we have a heck of a lot of cash. 70 million to splash, and I'm going to try and use it to get exactly what I said before, Gabby Jesus. So if we can pull him in, that would be absolutely insane. Did it? Come on, Gabriel Jesus has come to Ajax. This is literally the only world-class striker I can get for our stuff. And this shows like we need a world-class striker to lead the line. And I've got the literal only one on the market that starts with a high rating. £64.1 million for the 21-year-old Brazilian. We are set up front now. Huntelaar, great striker, but make way. Gabby Jesus, he has cut our budget hugely. We've got him a 5-year contract though, so he could be here for a long time, leading the line. That in itself is absolutely huge. So I don't know how much more business we're going to be able to do in this transfer. We've got about 10 million left, so not a lot to spend. We're going to try and pick up some youth players, I think. See what we can do, see if we can grab some more great transfers. Come on. Okay, so update on how things are going. The transfer window has shut, and Jesus was the only signing we made in the end. I decided, as I only had a small budget, to save the rest of it in case we needed to make a signing in January. So we're jumping straight into the game. So I'll take you through how things have gone so far. If we switch competitions, we're going to go over to the Dutch League, so I can show you how things are getting on there. As you can see, we're sitting currently in second spot. We want to try and win the Dutch League if we can. The treble would be insane, but we want to try and win the league and win the cup at this stage. Really, the Champions League is winning it this year isn't my goal, but 13 points, want to at least qualify the Champions League, so top 2 at least. Den Haag's had a very strong start. Ajax, us obviously on 13 points. We drew, I think, to Vitesse Arnhem, Chelsea's youth team. In more positive news, the 3 teams that I highlighted as threats, AZ Alkmaar, Feyenoord and PSV, have all dropped points in their opening games, and I expect especially PSV and Feyenoord to be the teams up the top. So the fact that we have a lead on them to start off with is very good, because they're going to be the teams that we're playing against in the match, because obviously I said we're not going to be playing every single game. But first of all, we've got a game against AEK Athens. Now, our Champions League group isn't the toughest. Bayern, I expect to win comfortably, but second spot could be up for grabs, you know. Benfica, decent, not the greatest, so I think it's winnable. So let's jump into this first Champions League game and the first game of the season. So let's jump into this game against AEK Athens. The young, only 20 years of age, leads out the lads of a very young team. Gabriel Jesus also making his first Champions League appearance. This is going to be a huge game. Here's the Ajax lineup, unchanged as from our main team. You're going to see not much of a sub bench. We haven't got much backup if things are struggling, but Jesus up top, Labiad, Neres, a lot of strong players in this side. Can we bag a win here today? And let's take a look at the AEK Athens lineup. Don't recognise any of the players actually. I wonder what formation. Let's see what formation they are playing in, and then we're going to jump into this match. 43 and quite defensive actually, so going to be an exciting game. Let's do this. De Jong gives the ball away early on actually. He's fought back for it though. So as I said before, Champions League, I want to try and get, if we do well, I think, although this is not what I call doing well. Oh no, not this. Could be an awful start to career mode. Blitzed it over, we're lucky. Poor header from Dali Blint. Played poorly, mate, and he's going to be one of the first ones out of the team. Play well, and he has a chance of staying. He tries for a long distance there, Athens. They've had probably the better start to this game, and as I said, if we want to get through, I mean, to be fair, a Europa League run, if we could do it, because I think if we get Europa League, we could honestly get semi-finals, maybe. Go on, Tadic! Tried it. Can we get a corner? They've managed to keep it in. Veltman, take that. Oh, that is not smart defending. Did well to get the tackle in and then gave it away in a stupid position. Onana with a big catch. It's a sloppy start. They're trying down this left wing again. They're trying on the wings. They're not having much luck though. They're getting a lot of outside of the box chances. Nothing really pushing us too hard as of yet, I would say. He's managed to open up some space with that good pass to Van den Beek. He's forced to save from the keeper. Labiad, what ball can you swing in? Let's see. Straight to the keeper. Okay, he's had to actually... Poor Van den Beek. We could have our centre mid pairing for the whole career mode with Van der Beek and I can't get all these names, and De Jong. I don't know. No! The first game of the season, of the series, comes to AEK Athens. They've snuck that in sneakily at the back post. Okay, that's a beautiful pass from them. I'm saying them a lot because I genuinely don't know any of the AEK Athens players. And he's chipped it over to the back post. Can we get that? Labia's not going to get there, so get ready for the marking.
Is he going to punish them here?
No foul. Oh, come on, ref. Good Onana. Onana's been good, actually. He's been one of our better players and what has been... No. Dally Blind. Onana, please. Yes, off the post. We're lucky. Neres, I see you on the other side. Neres has played Veltman through. Who's just... We're going to go ultra attacking. 23 minutes left in this game. These are only 4-minute-and-a-half matches. Just for any of you that are wondering. Jesus. Haven't seen a lot of him, but he's got the ball now. And he is running. Plays it to Neres. Should have rested some players in the game beforehand. But Jesus. Van der Beek. Stop from the keeper. Jesus coming back nicely. Got time. Go on, there's the ball. Dusan Tadic. I see you. De Jong. What a goal. Bit of lag there at the end, but what a nice goal in the end there. Come on. De Jong, the captain. Wire gave him the armband. He stepped up there. Tadic with a beautiful bit of play. Step over, roll over even, and sets up De Jong on the far post. Open, oodles of space. And it's 1-1 in this game. Try and go for a winner in this game. Tadic, can he do the cutback again? No, okay, this is all skills now. Go on, that's a brilliant ball. It's gone in. Come on. 2-1, we have switched this game up in a matter of minutes. There we go, great little pass. And a banging ball from Veltman. Is that Jesus, I think, that takes it down? It is Gabriel Jesus, that's why we picked him up. He's stepped to the mark there. The captain and the new signing combining, or the two goals, to bring us back into this game. Ultra attacking is light a new spark in us. Schön tried to have to go there. And it was a decent effort. There we go, come on. A big game. Looked like we were going to lose. And then it looked like we'd only get a point, but we've managed to get a 2-1 win here in our first game that we've actually played. A great result, a great start. Come on. That shows promise for the team. And those two goals were both very good goals. Gabriel Jesus holding off the defender so well, backing him off, and just takes it down with his head. And then De Jong's the assist from Tadic. Beautiful, up to De Jong and smash in. A great start. 2-1. I think the next game we are playing is up against PSV. Let's jump into it. Okay, Ajax versus PSV for today's Eredivisie game. We actually do have, by looks things, the PSV Eindhoven Stadium. I'm not sure whether that is the official one, the Waldstadion, or not. I don't think it is. Now it springs to mind, but a decent looking atmosphere here as the teams come out. This should be a tight game. Two of the big boys in Eredivisie. PSV, I think, won the league last year, so if you're looking FIFA 18, 2017-18, they won last year. We've got 13 goals so far in the league. PSV only conceded 2, so attack versus defence. This is going to be a good game. It's not Champions League, but it is a banging one in the Eredivisie. Let's go. Okay, we've intercepted early with Dusan Tadic. You can hold on to it. It hasn't really got any support because none of the players are up yet, but a fast starting game here. Neres chips it along to Veltman. Veltman, swing it in, go on. That would have been a good start. If we can get 2 wins out of 3 of the games we're playing today, the final one against Bayern for those wondering, but the PSV blitzing down the line here. Pereira, the Uruguayan, I think he is. Thomas, don't recognise him. Bergwijn, I know of him. He had a horrible dive the other day, actually. Everyone getting abused on Twitter for that. I think we probably have the slight edge here. I mean, in years to come, we want to be dominating the Eredivisie, but for now, just trying to get the victory is the goal. Gabby Jesus will be huge. Frankie tries it. Slipped it wide. It's a good effort though. And they've got an injury. Don't know whether that'll take him off. Sounding like one of the commentators on FIFA. But I do not know one. So, got an interception actually as well, Van der Beek. Oh, Jesus almost got to play him through. Oh, Lozano. I knew they had some threats. I remembered it now. Lozano. Chucky. Okay. We're getting pressure on here. PSV are through. Oh no! Pereira has lobbed Onana. That is embarrassing. The high line has not paid off. And they've banked a 1-0 lead against us. We don't want to be losing this. Let's get that one away from us. Poor start, we've been losing in the first half in both of our games so far. Not a good trait to have, always having to come back, because don't know whether we can do it every game. Tagliafico's held on to it, it's just switching it to Veltman. Space is over on this right hand side. And Veltman's found it. Veltman's found it well. Go on, Jesus! Get me, Jesus, come on. Wait, is it offside? No, it's not offside. I thought it was offside for a second. It's not. 1-1. What you saying? Get in. It's a good play. Veltman actually overcooked the cross. I was poor there, but Labiad's able to bring it back in for Jesus to make it 1-1. He's scored in both our goals so far. 64 million. Looking like a good deal. Oh, no. There's so many men. PSV, for a defensive side, they're being very aggressive. Tadic, just try and play along Jesus. He's really on his own out here. Neres, though. Can he just finesse? Neres! 2-1. Again, we have come back in this game. We are the comeback kings by the looks of things. 2-1. Here we go. Jesus plays to De Jong or Dumbeek, I'm not even sure. Neres out in the open on that right hand side and blitzes it past with a beautiful finesse. 2-1. He's giving that one away. And Neres has gone in for a silly foul. That's going to be a yellow for Neres. Stupid of me. Oh no. Oh no, don't get lobbed again. He's offside. We're alright. Just head that away. Tagliafico. Okay, they're coming in. No! Away. Come on. We get the win. There we go. A beautiful victory there against PSV. We've got one more game to go in this video. We're going to be playing Bayern Munich. Before we do that, quick sim of a game against, I think, one of the smaller Eredivisie teams. So let's jump into that. Okay, so third game up, we have got a huge one. Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena. This is going to be a tough game. So far, we've managed to get 2 wins from 2 in the match we played. We beat AEK Athens, we beat PSV. So a pretty strong first episode. Lothar Matthäus there, I think that is, in the nets. Okay, here is the Bayern Munich lineup. Have they got any new signings? No new signings for the Bayern team. They've got Florenzi on the bench, who's a new signing off from Roma. Martinez absolutely critical in that CDM role. So tough game. We've got the same lineup as always. We really only have one first team at this stage in the career. So how can we fare? De Jong's got it. Out wide to Veltman. Okay, Jesus has got Neres. Okay, he's blistered away with some pace here. Off to the back post. Gabriel Jesus. He's blistered over. I balled that 1.5. I should be finishing that every day of the week. We're actually being the more attacking team in this game so far, which is great to see. Really pushing on against one of the big dogs of Europe here. I say that, and is he onside? He is. I broke my own word there. I was like, we're doing well. 1 through ball to Lewandowski, and the game and the lead is Bayern Munich's. Oh, fuck me. A horrible mistake and a horrible pass there. What am I doing? I meant to pass that to him, and he's just played it straight to Lewandowski. Okay, we've really fucked up now. Oh, that's a good ball from them. This could be 3. Onana had it covered, I think. Okay, Lewandowski again. Veltman and Danny Blind on this right-hand side, really struggling. We are out of our depth in this game by a fair way. Although, some good runs over here. Dusan Tadic. Neuer's been having to brought out the box. We've got to throw high up the pitch here. He's tried to skid it around him, it hasn't worked. Oh, that's a good pass. Oh, Nana, good stop, and they've blitzed it over. We are lucky there. That would have been game, set, and match. Okay. Yes! Good stop on Nana. Okay, Lavia's got a bit of space. Cut back. Swing it in. That's a good ball. Have men in there. That was a better opportunity. Get there. That's good. Go on, this would be a beautiful... Oh! That would have been a beautiful worked up goal there. Sneaking through everyone. We're just offside. I'm not sure who it was. I think it was Neres. Not Neres, sorry. Whoever he played through. Go on, we're pushing forward now. Ref! It's a corner. It's nothing. Jesus. Veltman. That's a silly effort. Yeah, that's going to be the end of the game. Yeah. And that's going to be the end of the game and the end of the video. So we're going to take a quick look at the leagues. But a poor result there for Ajax. I suppose the team isn't quite up to the standards of the likes of Bayern Munich yet. But we did get 2 wins today. So let's see where that puts us in the tables. Okay, so here we are, final look at the league tables. We are sitting top of the Eredivisie after the first 7 games. We have only played 1 of them so far. A lot of simulated matches, but looking pretty good as well. As I said before, PSV, AZ and Feyenoord, all quite low down compared to what you'd expect. We've already played PSV and beat them. Next episode, we will be playing both AZ Alkmaar and Feyenoord, plus a 3rd game, the final Champions League team we haven't played yet, Benfica. That'll be next episode. In other competitions, the main one we really need to look at is the Champions League. The Dutch Cup has not started yet. We are sitting in 3rd at the moment, which should relegate us to the Europa League. However, we're yet to play Benfica, so a win there would put us in good stead. AEK Athens, on the other hand, really not looking too good. So it's looking like a 2-horse race for 2nd place at this stage. The squad as well, looking strong but lacking a bit of depth. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.